Hello again, Dr. Ahadian. Continuing the discussion of eating disorders, we discussed the relationship between bulimia and the relationship with the object world. Another way of dealing with the object world with comparison to the eating habits is in the anorexic phase of the disorders. To my opinion, the anorexia, which exhibits itself by controlling, withholding, and not giving in, and not giving up, in the relationship between the person and food, could exhibit itself in situations with life conditions as very restrictive, very obsessive, very distant, very controlling, not being present, not expressive. And you see this kind of relationship in the phase and the spectrum of anorexia phase of the way we eat. Now, when I say anorexia, it doesn't mean that we have to go to the extreme of the anorexia phase. We have the spectrum of anorexia, it's a spectrum of bulimia. The spectrum means that we are in a process, in a spectrum of a curve of seeing restrictive behavior, more controlling, more obsessive, more distant type of people being categorized somehow in this spectrum of anorexia, which in the extreme could become the real anorexia with emaciation, with loss of weight, with loss of ability to even deal with daily activity due to physical weakness. Now, in the obsessive point of relatedness and controlling point of relatedness, anorectic point of relatedness to the object world, we would see a spectrum of relationships based on distant, cold, problematic with expressiveness, withholding. And it's very interesting how it's comfortable to stay in this type of relationship, because for the person who suffers from this manner of relationship with the world, which is food is one part of the world, expressiveness and intimacy and giving in to emotions and taking in intimacy is very dangerous. So by controlling that, we are trying to keep our distance, to be more safe from the dangers of the environment that we are. Now, another way of dealing with this obsessiveness and restrained and anorectic phase of relationship to the world, I have a way to deal with that therapeutically besides medication and psychotherapeutic interventions, which is indirect ways of letting go again. It's the same as bulimia, to be able to let go of things, to destroy things. Destroy things, not to destroy the world and get into trouble with law. No, to destroy things that we are hoarding and we are putting it around us and we want to keep it to feel comfortable and we don't have any use of it and we're not using it. To destroy it, not to give it to anyone, to destroy that. Indirectly, by this kind of behavior, hopefully, and behavior modification techniques, medication, psychotherapeutic interventions, there is a chance of changing the relationship with food and the relationship with the object world. And basically it's a very simple way of putting it. However, it's an interesting concept to look at. Again, any questions, please email me at ahadians@aol.com. Thank you.